A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. 280!
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Kill. Play. Hey, turn it up. Zero.
Now a first. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Drop deep.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
Check. Watch the safety creep. 6 guy. Check 6 guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. He'll take it at the 42. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Henry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Oh, look at this. Down on the field still. That's Derrick Henry, the running back. We'll check on his status when we get back. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Adam Thielen. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Yeah. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Tannehill. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Let's go.
There you go, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger.
We got to step it up.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Big stop, P. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Slam, slam.
Tannehill now to throw. Being chased out left. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Don't.
Lady. Watch that. Block. 54. Mike, 54. Get that quarterback. And all call.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, check.
Whip. Watch
On first down, it's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Now Tannehill. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I'm trying to collect.
They run for it with Hunt. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw on target to James. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. Lady.
Mike's by 4. Let's go, D.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Play. It's a party now.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. I'm going to come back to you.
Now Tannehill. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Again to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Henry out of the pistol. Down to the 25. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Touchdown, Seahawks. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this 1st quarter. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now the Seahawks are going to elect to go for 2 here. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give right side now to Hunt. And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Hunt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Let's get it. Here we go. Trip left. Hey, watch the ball.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw is Stafford. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cleveland Farrell showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. Touchdown, Vikings! A 50-yard punt return touchdown. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 1st down carry for Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Stafford. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Draw play. This is Henry. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there. 8 yards moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. Rosas to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and that's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Tight right.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
On first down, Tannehill. And he will find Ridley on the left side. On second down, it's Hunt, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first and 10, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown. Oh, there is a marker on the field. The celebration may be short-lived. Let's see. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. Now it's Tannehill. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
To throw on second and 10, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Calvin Ridley, 81 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to bring him down just past the 15, and a flag down as well. Well, That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Here we go, D. Here.
Stay 50.
Here I come again.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stafford now to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Stafford's throw here complete to Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And caught by Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A final shot before the break, Stafford. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. As time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. A final shot before break. Stafford. And this is going to be caught. So they get 2 more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Derrick Henry. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And getting this just shy of